Islam. Today, over 1.9 billion people around the world identify as Muslims, a faith that began in the deserts of Arabia and reshaped the course of human history. But how did it all begin? And how did it grow from a small community in Mecca to one of the world's major civilizations? In this video, we'll take a journey through the entire history of Islam, from the Prophet Muhammad to the modern era. Get ready to travel across centuries, continents, and cultures. Our story begins in the year 610 CE in Mecca, a bustling trading city in Arabia. Here lived Muhammad ibn Abdullah, a man known for his honesty and integrity. At the age of 40, during a retreat in the cave of Hira, he received his first revelation through the angel Jibril, words that would later form the Qur'an, Islam's holy book. Islam, meaning submission to God, began with a simple but revolutionary message: worship one God, practice justice, and care for the poor. In a society divided by tribes, idols, and inequality, this message was both spiritual and social. Despite intense opposition, a small group of followers gathered around the Prophet ﷺ. In 622 CE, they migrated to the city of Yathrib, later known as Medina, an event called the Hijra. This marks the start of the Islamic calendar. In Medina, the first Muslim community was established, complete with agreements between Muslims, Jews, and other groups, an early model of pluralistic governance. By 632 CE, the year of the Prophet's passing, much of Arabia had embraced Islam, and the foundations of a new civilization were laid. After the Prophet's passing, ﷺ, leadership passed to the Caliphs, successors tasked with guiding the community. Under the Rashidun Caliphs, Islam spread rapidly, reaching Syria, Iraq, Persia, and Egypt within decades. Next came the Umayyad Caliphate, ruling from Damascus. Their empire stretched from Spain in the west to Central Asia in the east, one of the largest in history. The Arabic language and Islamic governance spread far and wide. Then the Abbasid Caliphate shifted the capital to Baghdad. This era, from the 8th to 13th centuries, is often called the Islamic Golden Age. Scholars translated Greek texts, invented algebra, advanced medicine, and built libraries like the House of Wisdom. Cities like Baghdad, Cairo, and Cordoba became centers of learning that would later influence the European Renaissance. But empires rise and fall. In 1258, the Mongols sacked Baghdad, ending Abbasid political power, but Islam, as a faith and civilization, endured. Islam's story after the Abbasids is not one of decline, but of diversification. New Islamic powers emerged across the world. In Anatolia, the Ottomans rose, conquering Constantinople in 1453 and transforming it into Istanbul. They built an empire that lasted over 600 years. In Persia, the Safavids established Shia Islam as the state religion, shaping Iran's identity to this day. In the Indian subcontinent, the Mughals fused Persian, Indian, and Islamic traditions, creating wonders like the Taj Mahal. From West Africa's Mali Empire to Southeast Asia's Sultanate, Islam adapted to local cultures while maintaining its core principles. A global civilization united by faith but diverse in expression. By the 19th century, European colonial powers dominated much of the Muslim world. This era brought both challenges and reforms. New ideas of nationalism, modernization, and independence movements arose. Thinkers debated how to reconcile Islamic values with modern science and governance. By the mid-20th century, most Muslim-majority countries had gained independence, from Egypt to Indonesia. Yet the modern Muslim world is not monolithic. It spans democracies and monarchies, oil-rich states and developing nations, urban centers and rural heartlands. Today, Islam continues to grow, not just demographically, but culturally. Muslims contribute to science, art, business, and politics worldwide. And while challenges remain, from conflict to misrepresentation, Islam's story is still being written by 1.9 billion people every day. From a revelation in a desert cave to a global community spanning every continent, Islam's history is one of faith, learning, and resilience. Understanding this journey isn't just about the past, it's about seeing how cultures, ideas, and people are interconnected. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who are curious about history. And let me know in the comments which chapter of Islamic history do you want to explore more deeply.